Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi Pawar. I am a student of Britseng Institute from batch 22. So today's topic for daily task video is the body cavities. The body cavities are the body parts which provide the housing and protection for the vital organs. It is divided into a dorsal body cavity and ventral body cavity. So the dorsal body cavity is located along the dorsal or posterior surface of the human body. These are the bones of the cranial portion of the skull and vertebral column. It is further divided into three parts. The first one is cranial cavity. Cranial cavity contains the brain. Spinal portion. It contains the spinal cord, which is an extension of the brain. So the cranial cavity is the space inside the bony skull. It protects the brain. 8 fused cranial bones together form the cranial cavity. The frontal, occipital, sphenoid, and ethmoid bones, and 2 each of the parietal and temporal bones. The capacity of an adult human cranial cavity is 1200 to 1700 centimeters cube. The spinal cavity, the spinal canal or vertebral canal or spinal cavity is the space in the vertebra through which the spinal cord passes. This canal is enclosed within the vertebral foramen of the vertebra. Another one is a ventral body cavity. It is much larger than the dorsal cavity. It contains the structures within the chest and abdomen, that is the visceral organs. Anterior surface of a torso. It is divided by the diaphragm muscles into upper thoracic cavity and abdominopelvic cavity. And the next one is thoracic cavity. It is separated from the rest by a dome-shaped muscle of the diaphragm. Organs found in thoracic cavity. The chest contains trachea, bronchi, lungs, esophagus, heart, and great blood vessels, thymus gland, lymph nodes, and nerves. It contains the smaller cavities too. Pleural cavities surround each lung. Pericardial cavity contains the heart. The pleural cavity surrounds both pleural and pericardial cavities. So the next one is mediastinum. It separates the lungs into right and left cavities in the thoracic cavity. It is an undesignated group of structures in the thorax surrounded by the loose connective tissue. It contains the heart, the great vessels and the esophagus, trachea, the phrenic nerve, the cardiac nerve, the thoracic duct, the thymus, and the lymph nodes of the central chest. So next one is the abdominopelvic cavity, a body cavity that consists of the abdominal cavity and the pelvic cavity. It contains the stomach, liver, spleen, gallbladder, kidney, and most of the small and large intestines. It also contains the urinary bladder and internal reproductive organs. Imaginary line that across hip bones divides the body into the abdominal and pelvic cavities. It is divided into abdominal cavity and pelvic cavity. So abdominal cavity is the largest body cavity of the human body. And the pelvic cavity contains colon, rectum, urinary bladder, uterus. There are 9 quadrants. The first one is umbilical region. The second one is epigastric region. Third one is hypogastric region. Fourth one is right iliac region. Fifth one is left iliac region. sixth one is right lumbar region. The next is left lumbar region, right hypochondriac region and left hypochondriac region. The umbilical region, it is the center most region, deep to and surrounding the umbilicus or navel. The region of the abdomen contains the part of the stomach, the head of the pancreas, the duodenum, a section of the transverse colon, and the lower aspects of the left and right kidney. The epigastric region is located superior to the umbilical region. It is the upper central region of the abdomen. The hypogastric region, it is the inferior of the umbilical region, relating to the lower median region of the abdomen. The right and left iliac and iliac region, it is the passage of the anterior toward the front of the body and abdominal wall, which in men conveys the spermatic cord, and in women the round ligament. The right and left lumbar regions, it lies lateral to the umbilical region. The lumbar region is sometimes referred to